Hello. In episode 3 of this series, we're going to be looking at the conditional roof bunker and the ramp bunker. Whoops! The ramp makes a terrible bunker. For starters, it takes out too much room in your base, meaning your 2x2 will lose half of its loot space. Secondly, it can be directly soft-sided with melee tools, or even worse, bypassed completely by firing rockets through it, destroying the garage doors and splashing the TC, allowing raiders to seal the base, place their own TC, and wait for decay. So instead of the rubbish ramp bunker, we're going to be testing 3 iterations of the classic roof bunker. First up is version 1 of the conditional roof bunker. To build it in a 2x2, place a low foundation, followed by 3 high ones, and surround with walls. Place a full wall here, with a half wall on top, then another half wall at the front. It's very important to place the half wall on top of the full wall, and not the other way around. Finish the ceiling, and seal the front with a roof piece. If you like, you could put storage boxes here. To open the bunker, build a twig frame and attach a triangle roof piece to the left of it. These roof pieces must be the same material for the bunker to open. Now you can crawl through the gap. To reseal the bunker, destroy the twig holding up the triangle roof. If you're worried about people trying to go deep on you, you can make the bunker self-sealing by placing shotgun traps down here, using a twig floor to support the triangle roof instead. You could place a garage door here for extra protection, but you can't use a double door early game as you won't be able to crawl through the bunker. These are the parts of the bunker that I'd recommend upgrading to armoured, costing a total of 139 HQM. This is the only soft side of the bunker, which leads to a dead end.
Mission failed! We'll get them next time.
There are 2 ways to raid it. First, you can throw 15 rockets or 8 C4 here. Alternatively, if the base owner has left part of the roof exposed, you can splash the wall and the roof from outside like so. The main strengths of this bunker are that there are no vulnerable soft sides. You can put storage boxes underneath, and it can be self-sealing. The weaknesses are that it costs 13 HQM every time you want to open the bunker. The roof can be splashed if you don't cover it with honeycomb. And if you put anything in this slot, the bunker would be sealed permanently. Next up, we have the second version of the conditional roof bunker. To build it in a 2x2, place a low foundation, followed by 3 high ones, and surround with walls, like we did with the V1. Put a high triangle foundation here, with a full wall on top, then complete the ceiling. Attach a roof piece to the low foundation, and then a square floor to that. Jump onto the floor to seal the base with a half wall. Next, place a triangle roof in this slot. To close the bunker, place a low wall on top of the roof. To open, remove the low wall. This version is great because you only need 25 wood to activate the conditional model. A problem with this design, however, is that you can't place a wall frame here. But if you swap this foundation for a low one and 2 half walls, we can now put another door down. As soon as you can afford it, upgrade these parts to metal. These are all the parts of the bunker that I recommend upgrading to armoured, costing a total of 165 HQM. If you choose to opt for the low foundation with 2 half walls here, the core is going to cost an extra 50 HQM. If you have 6 jackhammers, friends, and you're playing on a dead server with no one to counter, you can soft side through the ceiling to bypass the bunker. Alternatively, you can throw 15 rockets at it here. Or splash the roof in this high foundation if it's left exposed. Strengths of this version are that it only requires 25 wood to seal the bunker, and you can put loot boxes up here. The weaknesses are that it can be soft-sided through here, or through this high foundation if it isn't covered up early game. And this ceiling can't be replaced if it gets destroyed, because the triangle roof is in the way. It's also pretty expensive to upgrade to HQM, and you also need to cover the high foundation and the roof. Lastly, we're going to take a look at version 3, a roof bunker supported by a foundation. With this version, all foundations can be the same height, but don't upgrade the first one. Surround the base with walls like before. Put a triangle foundation on the left to cover the twig square. You must put a high one in front of it for the bunker to work. Then finish the ceiling. To seal the bunker, attach a roof piece to the twig foundation and upgrade it. To reopen, destroy the twig holding up the roof. Unfortunately, the twig pokes through and can be destroyed from outside the base. To overcome this, upgrade the foundation to wood, which can only be destroyed from inside the base using just a couple of machetes. You can also fit a double door here in this design. To prevent soft siding, upgrade these foundations to metal and cover them as soon as you can. These are the parts of the bunker that I recommend upgrading to armoured, costing just 89 HQM. Again, if you have access to 6 jackhammers, you can soft side this foundation. Now we just need to destroy the wood foundation holding up the bunker roof. Depending on the foundation height, if you fire at it from this angle, you won't be able to damage it. Instead, fire from here, and you'll easily be able to destroy the wood floor with 1 rocket and 1 explo.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Alternatively, you can throw 15 rockets or 8 C4 straight at it. Or splash the roof and the high foundation at the same time if they're not covered up. The strengths of this bunker are that the base can be built on low foundations, and that it's the cheapest to upgrade to HQM. The weaknesses are that this foundation can be soft-sided, costs 13 HQM every time you want to seal, and the high foundation and roof can be splashed from outside if not covered. Finally, here's a table I compiled outlining the various features of all the bunkers I tested so far for all you nerds like me. You can also find a link in the description. Which one's your favourite? Let me know in the comments. Which bunkers you'd like to see me test next. As always, like and subscribe. And if you need any building help, join my Discord. Cheers.